We're meeting today with Chris Johnson, the pastor of Kennebec Baptist Church in Augusta, Maine, and we've got some questions for Chris. We wanted him to be able to share with Ridgeview what's going on in his church in Augusta, Maine.
Hear the sound of the nations calling. Hear the sound.
Augusta and Maine in general is a very depressed spiritual place. It's a depressed place economically, socially. Our winters are very long, and because of that, it tends to be very dark and have one of the highest uses of antidepressant drugs in the nation, in the state. People really suffer from the weather in some ways, and that plays over spiritually as well. In fact, there's so many people here who are unchurched, about 96% unchurched, and saw the great need, and we began the process of praying about it. And one thing led to another, and God provided a way for us to come to Augusta to help with the plant here. Augusta was the last capital city that did not have a Southern Baptist work, and now we have a church, and so we're excited to be here. As far as church work goes in the Southern Baptist life, we have 18 Southern Baptist churches inside the state of Maine. To compare that to where I came from in Alabama, there were over 3,200 Southern Baptist works there, helping to make a difference. So we have a great need for many more evangelical churches in our area. When we arrived, there were 4 official members and 12 to 15 attenders, and God has blessed us since that time. We have an average attendance. It usually every week is somewhere around 70. We're hoping at the end of this summer, with all the outreach that has happened and our people who have been on vacation and new faces, that when the fall comes, we think we're going to be more like in the 85 range is what we're hoping to bump up to. And God is blessed. Of those 70 who attend, I would say it's pretty accurate to say about 80% of those have become a believer in the past 2 years. If anyone in your congregation is praying about being able to go to a pioneer area to help, I would encourage them to continue to pray. There are many planters just like us who need help and need couples who can come and be solid and help out. We are a North American Mission Board supported church plant, which means as you give money to the cooperative program through the Southern Baptist Convention, that trickles down, and a portion of that ends up coming to help us to be here. That provides about 1/4 of our funding for our salary to be here. Beyond that, we have had to raise our support, and God has provided a church that, at least through the end of this year, that provides our health insurance, which is an incredible blessing. Then there are a few other churches that provide monthly stipends to help with the ongoing work of the ministry. For example, your church, as you give each month, it is such a blessing for you to be a part of that and for you to help. And we have actually set aside all the money that comes from Ridgeview Church, and we use that specifically for outreach. We're able to put that to real use immediately every month as we reach out to people in the community. So we've built our church around service, and some of the ways we have used service for outreach and for evangelism are various things such as event ministries like a winter carnival for families, a fall carnival, Easter egg outreach, Santa Claus outreach, free gift wrapping, block parties in different areas of the city, concerts that we sponsor down at the Augusta waterfront, down by the river. The Kennebec River flows right through Augusta. We also do a lot of door-to-door prayer walking and canvassing. We make a special effort to never leave a flyer. We always leave information plus a gift to encourage people to know that we want to serve them and invite them to come out and to know that God's love has no strings attached, just like our free service to them has no strings attached. Someday, we most likely will have a building. But when I say someday, I mean someday far off. I've seen many friends in ministry who got caught up in a building program and all of their funds going to that, and before you know it, they had basically the well had run dry for finances to do ministry with other than a building. And so we've made it a point to say that the church is the people, and we will go out.
Chris, what are some ways that Ridgeview Church could help Kennebec Community Church to grow?
You are already helping, and I want you to know I appreciate that, and you're praying, and you're giving, and then you're going. The three that have been here this week, what a blessing that has been. Other ways that you can help, definitely prayer support is huge. It would be nice, we could even maybe form a prayer partnership where we could send you names of new believers, and you could send us names of new believers, and we could assign those to someone and let someone specifically be praying for a new believer for a specific period of time. Also, we find ourselves, as we have so many who are brand new in their faith, when it comes to specific discipleship and outreach, we need help, people that know how to do those things to come and to help lead out. Our people will definitely be involved, but they need someone to model for them what it means to be a mature believer. And so it might be some short-term trips, whether it be to help to teach us things about children's ministry, whether it be for student ministry, discipleship, whether it be to come and help with an event in the dead of winter and the dead of summer. But mostly your prayer support is something that we can use, and we would love to find creative ways to work together.